took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no, I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty.
Let's meet the visiting Houston.
And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. To the paint. It's tipped. And here's Irving. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Come on, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Here's Davis. Last time out, he had 14 points. To the middle, trying to find Irving. He's got it now. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And it's blocked. Davis dishes to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Şengün. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Shepherd. In the corner, it's Eason. Over Davis. Eason's shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Dallas moving the ball around. Produced screen on Thompson. Here's Irving. Deflected by Thompson. And they get it back. Tries again. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. And it's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Thompson.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Russell against Holiday. And it's denied. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Marshall can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. And finished off by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Holiday, the pass to Capella. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Russell against Holiday. Outside, Russell to the wing right side. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now for an update on Şengün's injury, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Russell, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And it's tied up with that one. And for Houston, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's KD. The Rockets again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Marshall. Tries a 3 off the inbound. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. And Davis puts it in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Smith. Yes, that goes in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Basket good.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Outside for KD. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table. Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Gafford. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Marshall, puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Marshall's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson misses. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Here's Marshall. Good work defensively by Capella. Finney Smith with it. Another miss by Houston. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up 1. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And get ready for the fans.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by Smith.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. KD's got 21.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
And it's blocked by Şengün. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Davis with it. Now defended by Şengün.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Şengün. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We'll take a look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Pass to Thompson from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Mavericks trail by 6. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Shot from 12. Thompson with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Now Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smith. He's guarded by Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments. His first triple of the second half, that makes 3 for the game.
Here's KD. The jumper from the free throw line is good. KD's got 28.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tari Eason subbed in for Sheppard. Russell, no luck. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Eason against Thompson. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Russell dishes to Davis. Second shot opportunity. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Finney-Smith kicks to Capella. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And Russell gets it to go.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
3, Marshall. Rebounded by Capella. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lively's shot is off.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 10. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Contest 2s, right? We're contesting.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks trail by 10. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Irving double team. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Great defense that time from Şengün. Rockets leading by 12. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Marshall. The Rockets pull it in. Shepard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Şengün. Fader on the way. And yes, it's good. Şengün's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Inside, here's Smith. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. That bucket in no time at all. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Russell. Stolen by Lively. Russell looking around. Pass to Irving. Outside, Russell fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. KD, that's for two. The Rockets with another miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And it's Washington missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Thompson with the bucket.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And it's Davis missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Here's Thompson. No good, unable to end this run. Rockets leading by 16. Here's KD. And he converts the layup. KD's got 12 points in just the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Out to the right wing. Exum finds Lively. Durant up top over Marshall. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Exum with it, working on Thompson. Exum passes to Washington. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Thompson. To the inside. Stolen by Lively. Down low, Exum. And finished off by Exum. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Highly skilled and intuitive. You know, Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 18. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.